What's up, everybody, and welcome to my FastLane 2016 review. And oh boy, do we have a lot to cover. I guess we could just start off with the pre-show match. Unfortunately, I did not see that match because I forgot. But looking at the replays they did, I guess it was a 2 out of 3 falls match, and Alberto Del Rio won. I guess it was a good match. I'm sorry, not Alberto. I mean, Kalisto still retained the title. I don't really know if it was a good match or not. I just know Kalisto retained, so I'm still surprised the U.S. title was on the line in a pre-show match in a way. I thought that was odd. I'll get a step into that later on into the review. But pretty much the first official match was Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Naomi and Tamina, which wasn't particularly really a bad match or anything. That was pretty good. I'll say that. I haven't really seen a women's match kick off a pay-per-view in a while, so it's alright. It was to be what it was. Couple NXT chants here and there for Sasha and Becky, but they picked up the win, and there was a lot of Sasha Banks. You know, we want Sasha. Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. Ziggler's hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, which, you know, I'm surprised this match kept going on, but I found it funny when everybody kept chanting, fight Owens, fight Owens, fight Owens, said to him, they like me better than you. Your own hometown chants my name. They chanted his name. And you know, this match, I'll say with Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens was going to walk out with the title regardless, okay? He was going to walk out with it regardless. He wasn't going to lose. Nothing was, like, surprising was going to happen. I didn't even know why they even started this feud at the second anyways. At the last minute, they just put the belt on Owens, and, let's give this something a little bit of meaning, so we'll just put it on the line for the title, because before, you didn't even know why Kevin Owens was fighting Dolph Ziggler in the first place. It's just like, okay, he's fighting him, but whatever. You know, it's just kind of like, why? Like, why is he even going down like that? But Owens picking up the win, pop-up powerbomb in Cleveland. I don't know. It didn't even make no sense when Kevin Owens was even losing to Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was not gaining really any type of momentum. Dolph Ziggler didn't even have any really momentum anyways. So, but somebody got a title shot. But, I don't know. Sometimes I still think Dolph Ziggler should have re-signed the company, but good match overall. Kevin Owens still retained the title. So, and then, hollering at Michael Cole, which he's been doing that often. I don't know where that's leading to, but yelling at him. The Wyatt family, oh boy. This was probably one of the Pittsburgh matches of the night. The Wyatt family versus Big Show, Kane, and Ryback, which I heard Big Show was over. But once again, at another pay-per-view, folks, oh my god, the Wyatt family has lost again. Harper taking the pin from Ryback, which probably would have messed up his shoulder. But once again, Ryback, an unsafe worker, coming out there dressing like Goldberg and doing CM Punk knees across the ropes. I was hoping fans are going to start chanting CM Punk, but Ryback sucks. He sucks. He almost hurt Harper out there. What was the point of having the Wyatts? So just once again, Bray Wyatt is talking again, saying like, we're going to dominate the Giants. It is time for a change. Your heroes have fallen. That's what you said about The Undertaker. It is time for the dead man to fall. I have his power. I control the lightning and the thunder. But it still doesn't go anywhere. It's still, they're not over. And they continue to get buried. And why? What was the point for them to lose this match? You lose to the freaking, Job Squad right there. Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. I just don't even like Ryback, so I didn't even know what the point of this match was, if the Wyatts are going to lose again. After they spent, almost 3 or 4 weeks beating the crap out of all of them, and it had to be like, a big Haas match out there, but it just sucked. It sucked, and it's like people said, they did it, I think that be done on purpose, because The Walking Dead was just coming on at that time. People probably went to go watch The Walking Dead, which was a great episode, by the way. Then watch these 6 idiots out here, because once again, it's like the Wyatt family don't lead to nowhere, and I'm thinking they're going to be in the main event, but I'm going to get to that too. But once again, the Wyatts lose on pay-per-view. Get in a feud, still lose to everybody. I'm going to do this to you. I am the power. What happens? You lose the match. JoJo was talking to Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose said, if I don't win, I'm going to get my car insurance at Precise at Priceline.com, which was kind of funny. Charlotte versus Brie Bella for the Divas title. And let me say something about this match. Brie Bella's not over. Brie Bella's a horrible wrestler, in my opinion. She sucks. But the only way she was getting over was what? oh, we're doing this for Nikki, we're doing this for Daniel Bryan, and then using all of Daniel Bryan's moves. Somebody said it was smart tonight. One that's trying to be like her husband, the other one's trying to be like her father. And like, I think people are gonna cheer for Charlotte over Brie Bella, because like, the only way Brie Bella's trying to get over is we're using Bryan's retirement as almost an angle almost for her. And yes, chance, and wearing the gear, the boots and everything, and yes chance, and the kicks and the yes lock. It's like, you're not Daniel Bryan. You're not even over. All because everybody likes Daniel Bryan, they don't have to like her, okay? It's not getting her over. She just sucks. Somebody doesn't care for the Bellas that much, in all honesty. And, like, yeah, people love Daniel Bryan. We love Daniel Bryan. We just don't give a crap about you that much, and using his moves doesn't really get you over. It's like she can't get over on her own, really. And I guess they tried to say it was her bad leg when she hit the Boston Crab, and Charlotte didn't hit the figure 8 and stuff. So I almost was worried, because I thought it was going to be another politic move where some people said she gets the Sheamus treatment. But like, yes, Daniel Bryan had to retire. Nikki Bella's future is uncertain with her neck, and they thought they would just hand her off the belt. But I don't think they give a crap about Brie Bella. If this was Nikki Bella out there tonight, she probably would have won the title. She probably would have won the title in 5 seconds. Brie Bella there, she wasn't winning crap, okay? And I thought they was going to use the sympathy move because of Daniel Bryan's retirement, but that wasn't going to go out that well, so they were not going to let her win. But like I said, this is Nikki Bella. She would have took that title so quick, like you wouldn't even blink before it was over. It would have been Survivor Series a couple years ago again. And stuff, so that was really, that match didn't make that sense to me, and it was odd. I don't know. I questioned the Divas title match a lot, and it just didn't go nowhere. Jericho was in the back talking to JoJo, talking about, because I lost one match didn't tarnish my legacy. And remember, AJ lost the match too. I'm worried for his respect. It's like, I respect him, but I don't have to like him, he says either. And as probably the best match of the night started, Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles, which is an awesome match. I thought one of the best part was when AJ jumped out of the ring and Jericho get that drop kick in midair pretty much on the outside of the ring on AJ. And even kicking out of the Styles Clash, which I was horribly surprised at. I was very surprised at him kicking out of the Styles Clash. I didn't see that coming, but Jericho pretty much tapped out to the calf killer, and pretty much both of them shook hands after that, showing respect. I thought, Jericho, I was going to keep this feud. His feud was kind of short. Jericho pretty much, I guess, put him over, and I thought he was going to attack him to go full out heel, and we could have kept this thing going into WrestleMania and stuff, but I guess not. But some people say that the importance of it, that they said on Twitter that this first time Jericho was tapped out on in a match in 4 years on a pay-per-view via submission. But the calf killer was nice and everything. But it was a great match. It was probably one of the best matches of the night between AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. And we all know AJ Styles is over. And even though fans, I know some people say that they gotta get him over because fans probably don't know him. If you didn't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, if you didn't watch TNA Wrestling, even the video thing, the preview video of it, all they really showed was like a photo from New Japan as him as the IWGP champion, and like in WCW when WCW was about to end. But we'll skip over 12 years ahead of TNA, even though that's probably what most of the content is of AJ Styles in his career, of how he became a great wrestler and stuff because of him being in Impact, but in Impact and everything. But it was still a great match. I probably thought it was one of the best matches of the night. Now let's get to some more bad parts now. Edge and Christian came out for the Rated R, the Cutting Edge Peep Show. Even Tony Chimmel came out there to say the Rated R Superstar Edge. Chimmel came back for this because then pretty much they talked about what was going to happen. This is the first time they ever had their tag team ladder match in this venue. As the New Day came out talking about them, pretty much Edge said, "I've never seen so much chocolate act vanilla." And that he talked about Kofi losing his Jamaican accent that quickly. And as they were talking about the New Day and everything, pretty much Big E talked about LeBron James, that they'll never win a championship here or anything, and that we are the best tag team ever, and we've beaten all the everybody, they said. We've beaten everyone. We've beaten the Ascension, which is surprisingly they are nothing. We've beaten the Usos. We've beaten the Dudleys. We've beaten the League of Nations or the League of Booty. And they pretty much started making fun of the League of Nations. And Edge and Christian said, you know, New Day sucks. And that Christian didn't agree that, you know, they called the League of Garbage pretty much. And that Sheamus says, oh, well, to kick his ass fella that they make when they hug your butt whooshy whooshy. Pretty much the, you know, translate saying New Day sucks. And when the League of Nations came out, people were really thinking that Enzo and Cass were gonna debut from NXT. This would have been the perfect time to even go against the New Day. But when the New Day and Edge and Christian talking about each other, you know, the New Day talking about we are now the modern versions of you. We're the better versions now. But then the League of Nations came out and pretty much they start arguing with each other. You know, the New Day says, we're going to turn the other cheek as much as you want to do fisticuffs. They leave the ring, and pretty much Edge and Christian go on to talk about the League of Nations. That, you know, Barrett's got to get his 5 words in. And talking about, whoa, I'll hit you with some bull hammers. Can't even wrestle. Probably going to be leaving his company. Sheamus pretty much like, you get the hell out of our ring. You get your ass before we kick your ass, pretty much. Going on to say. And even, I guess also, Del Rio's talking to Edge saying, like, I made you retire. I kicked you and stuff. And then pretty much Edge says, I've accomplished more in the 5 years you debuted, more in my career than you ever had. Which is kind of true. Edge talking about Del Rio. But then the New Day just told everybody to get out in the ring. And Edge and Christian can't really do nothing. One can't wrestle because he can never wrestle again because of his neck. Christian, I think he just got concussions. But I'm not even sure if Christian can still wrestle neck. Christian is questionable. Edge, we know he can't do nothing anymore. And then they just leave the ring. And then now they're buddy to the New Day again. And then the New Day says we were going to turn out a cheat. And Edge and Christian says, you know, we would do a 5-second pose. We're going to leave it up to the League of the International House of Dumbasses in the ring. And that was a 5-second photography. And then the New Day pretty much turned the other cheek and just did they just start, I don't know, just shake their butts, and Edge and Christian are throwing out money, which, my God, what was with this segment? It didn't even go to a tag title match. I'm thinking somebody's going to go transfer the titles. Nothing. This was all just to promote Edge and Christian's show after the pay-per-view. Jesus, that was bad. I like Edge and Christian, but it wasn't even that funny almost in a way. Like, it was a couple things there, but then the League of the Job Squad comes out. Nobody cares about them. They're nothing, and it was just, I don't know. This is all to promote Edge and Christian's TV show. No debuts, no other challengers for the titles. Just the idiotic Job Squad coming out trying to think they're tough, but they're not, and not over. Then the Social Outcast, and this is where I get into back to the U.S. title match. Curtis Axel went against R-Truth, which pretty much Curtis Axel won, and Goldust coming out trying to get him to join his tag team. Why did this match happen? This match could have been on the pre-show, not the U.S. title match. It was like watching WWE Superstars, so I question that. Whose idea was to even put that match there? You might as well just start in the main event already. Like, why would you have Curtis Axel and Truth on this show before the main event? No one cared. I don't think anybody cares about this whole Goldust thing, so I'm not even gonna, I'm glad I didn't even do a live reaction video of it, because I'm not going to be posting that one. Since I didn't even do that, I didn't really think that match even mattered that much, so who cares? Like, who really cared about that match? But as we move on to the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender spot, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Winner gets a shot at the belt at WrestleMania 32 against Triple H. As pretty much everybody got their entrances, and Paul Heyman did Brock Lesnar's entrance for him, speaking on him and stuff. Pretty much both men tried to attack Lesnar. Lesnar pretty much suplexed everybody all over the ring. Almost 10 German suplexes in total, and F5 in Reigns, thinking it's over. Him and Ambrose was just getting the crap beaten out of him as everybody chanted, Suplex City, Suplex City. And he was just hitting more Germans, and F5. Ambrose and them tried to take him out, but it looked like it wasn't really going at first. And he just, my God, those German suplexes, I couldn't even count how many he was going to get. But pretty much after that, he was going to go for F5 on Ambrose, but he hit him with a spear. And then he had a Superman punch. He threw a Superman punch at Lesnar, but pretty much rolled outside the ring then. They went after him, and then pretty much he was about to F5 Reigns, I guess, through a table, but Dean Ambrose hit the low blow. They cleared the announce table, Spanish announce table, and then they pretty much went shield mode on him and put him through the table. But then Reigns and Ambrose went back going at each other. Reigns was pretty much going on. By the way, Roman Reigns got booed out the building tonight as soon as he came out there. And pretty much Reigns was trying to dominate on Ambrose, but Ambrose was coming back with a flurry of moves and everything. And pretty much ended up back outside where Lesnar tried to get him again. Lesnar pretty much got back in the ring and was going at him, but they threw him back into the barricade, and then they did another shield powerbomb through the regular announce table again. And then they buried him all the wreckage and like make sure he didn't get back in the ring. Like, stay down. They just buried him. And I guess they wanted to go 3 tables for the trifecta, but that didn't happen. And they went back at each other. Reigns kept going in, and pretty much people booed at Roman Reigns, hoping he was not gonna win. And they just went at it. And then before he hit a Samoan drop on Ambrose, Lesnar rushed back into the ring minutes later, pretty much hit another German suplex on him, sent both men flying, and pretty much he was about to get him with a spear, but he caught Reigns with a Kimura arm lock, and he pretty much kept holding it for almost a minute or two in there, just holding that Kimura arm lock. But Roman Reigns stood up holding Lesnar. Dean Ambrose came with a chair, beat him with the chair, both men with it, and pretty much took out Lesnar, making him go outside the ring then with the chair almost 3 times. But then pretty much, and this is where the ending doesn't make sense. Pretty much Roman Reigns hit the spear on Dean Ambrose, and I was right. Dean Ambrose would take the pin and Roman Reigns will win, which nobody was happy for. No one in that arena was happy to see that. But this is what I don't get. And I feel like now Roman Reigns is pretty much now John Cena again. Did not sell anything. You were in a Kimura arm lock for almost over 2 minutes. And then you took 3-4 chair shots to the back, and you magically popped up and killed Dean Ambrose with a spear after you were beaten with a chair that many times. And popped up and won the match. And like, you know, I almost thought the Wyatt family was going to come out and do some screw job over on the Wyatts, but I don't think that's happening anymore. And I guess we're getting Ambrose versus Lesnar at WrestleMania. But once again, that they screwed it up. The idiots in the back still can't get it right. And now Triple H came out. And I guess now we're getting Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32. No Money in the Bank to save this. Will it be a triple threat with somebody? I don't know. But why is Roman Reigns in the main event again? Obviously, people aren't happy about this. Most of this pay-per-view was bad anyways. It was just like watching Raw, but longer, trying to fit in everything. FastLane is not really that great of a pay-per-view. The people looked like they didn't care. They did not care for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was booed. He was booed out of the building tonight. No one gave 2 craps about him. And you wonder why this company just keeps putting in more bullshit. Blame Vince McMahon. Blame Kevin Dunn. Why do we need to see this in the main event? Why did Reigns even just no-sell everything and popped up like it was nothing and just killed everybody? And Ambrose took the pin, and we wasn't going to let Lesnar take it, but Roman Reigns, once again, the predictability of WWE. I predicted this was going to happen. I knew Roman Reigns was going to win, and this was almost close to, except the Wyatts get involved. Ambrose would take the pin. And now this year, WrestleMania, folks, which I'm sure everybody will now cheer for, Triple H will be the face in this, and Roman Reigns will be the heel. Since nobody gives a crap about Roman Reigns, it's like last year with Brock and them. People cheered for Lesnar when we almost thought he was out of the company, because we thought he was leaving last year. But looks like he's not, and that was their plan B. But I'm sure Triple H will now get a massive ovation when he comes out there at WrestleMania, when he faces Roman Reigns, because everybody's gonna boo at Roman Reigns. Everyone's gonna boo at him. And you know, I'm gonna call WrestleMania prediction on this now. He may just beat Triple H just because to get the title back. Because I've been saying this since the Royal Rumble, And if that really happened with Reigns getting it, they once again, WrestleMania, you screwed yourself over again. Nobody's really going to care about the main event. This pay-per-view just pretty much was very dreadful. The only shining light in this dark time of this was AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. That's your match of the night right there. And maybe the women's match, and I'll say the Intercontinental title. Even though it was predictable, it wasn't that great. It was alright. But pretty much the best match was AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. This main event, hey, fun main event. A lot of great spots, a lot of great action. Predictability, yes. People not caring for Reigns, of course. Was it a good match? Yes. Shield power bombs was cool. Brock Lesnar suplexing everybody off of everywhere, cool. The chair shots, cool. Roman Reigns winning, nobody cares. Booed out of the building. And I dare anybody to defend that, saying Roman Reigns was not booed out of the building last night at that pay-per-view, folks. But I will have live reactions posted. Some are posted right now. I'm still getting them on there. We got to get the review in too. But I'm out of here. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.